Good evening, grade 11 students. Welcome to our first lesson in general mathematics. Now, our first chapter is all about functions, and we have a lot of topics to be discussed. Now, for the first chapter, we have this following topics. We have the representing real life situations using functions, evaluating functions, operations and functions, solving real-life problems involving functions. So today we will be discussing about the first topic representing real-life situations using functions. Now, we have this certain competency that we need to hit represents real-life situations using functions, including piecewise functions. We have also to hit these following objectives: recall the concepts of relations and functions, define and explain functional relationship as a mathematical model of situation, and represent real-life situations using functions, including piecewise functions. Now let's recall. What have you remembered about relations and functions? I know that you have discussed this when you were in grade 8. Now, as we recall, a relation is any set of ordered pairs. The set of all first elements of the ordered pairs is what we call the domain of the relation, and the set of all the second elements is called the range. Now, when you say function, it is a relation or rule of correspondence between two elements, the domain and the range. But each element in the domain corresponds to exactly one element in the range. Now, to further understand function, let's study the following. Given the following ordered pairs, which relations are functions? We have ordered pair A, B, C, and D. Now, let's answer this one. If you have noticed, in our first two ordered pairs, A and B, there is a unique domains or X in each pair. So the relations A and B are functions because each element in the domain corresponds to unique element in the range. Walay gabalik-balik sa ato ang X. Now, when you say if you have noticed in the ordered pairs C and D, these are only relations, but they are not considered as functions. Why? Because they contain ordered pairs with the same domain. Okay, notice this one. There are two zeros and there are two A's. So this makes them not a function. Now, how about from the given table of values? Which relation shows a function? How will you determine if you are given a table of values? We have here table A, B, and C. Now, notice the same concept that you need to apply. Okay, we have A, our domains are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Nagabalik-balik, wala. So, since wala gabalik-balik, this is considered as a function. Now, for table of values B, the domain is 4, -3, 1, 2, 5. Naigabalik-balik? Wala Japon, di ba? So that is considered as a function. Now for C, our domains are 0, -1, 4, 2, -1. Notice that -1, -1. So this is not a function. Okay, so here is the explanation. Now, we can also identify a function given a diagram on the following mapping diagrams. Which do you think represent functions? If you have recalled, these are examples of mapping diagram. We have the first element, the domain, and the second element, the range. Now, notice in A, each element in the domain is being paired. Domain is being paired with range A, X, B, Y, C, Y. Nagabalik-balik sa domain? Wala. So, this is a function. Now, for B, XA, XB, y, and no pair. So therefore, this is not a function since we have 2x and the element of y in the domain is not being paired in the range. So this is not a function. Now for letter C, Jana is paired to Ray, Maya, Ken, Donna, Mark. So this is a one-to-one and this is a function. So here is the explanations. Only C and letter A mapping diagrams shows functions or show function. Okay, so B is a mere relation and not a function. How about if the given are graphs of relations? How can you identify which are functions? Do you still remember the vertical line test? Okay, so a relation between two sets of numbers can be illustrated by the graph in the Cartesian plane, and that a function passes the vertical line test. What is a vertical line test? Okay, so a graph of a relation is a function. It is only considered a function if any vertical line drawn passing through the graph intersects at exactly 1 point. You should remember this one point. Now, using the vertical line test, can you identify the graphs of functions? Okay, so we have A, we have B, we have C, and letter D. Notice which graph passes the vertical line test. Okay. So A and C are graphs of functions. If you have noticed, there is exactly 1 point that is being hit in the vertical line test. Okay, so these are the spots. Okay, this one, no, this one, then uh, this one. So only one. Now for B and D, they are not functions because they do not pass the vertical line test. If you have noticed, we have here, there are 2 points in here and there are 2 points in here as well. Okay. Now in mathematics, we can represent functions in different ways. It can be represented through words, tables, mappings, equations, and graph. Okay. Now we said that for a relation to become a function, the value of the domain must correspond to a single value of the range. Now let's read some of the conversations and determine if they can be classified as function or not. So in the first scenario, June and May are in a long-time relationship until June realized that he wants to marry May. Now, for the second scenario, Kim is a naturally born Filipino, but because of her eyes, many people confuse if she is a Chinese. Let's see how she responds to her new classmates who are asking if she's a Chinese. Okay, and so as what Kim says, she is purely a Filipino because she was born here in the Philippines and that makes her a Filipino. Now, in scenario 3, as part of the requirements in statistics class, Andre made a survey on the religion of his classmates, and here's what he found out. So, Andre found out that Anna, Kevin, and Jen are Catholic, and Sam is Iglesia ni Cristo, Joey is born again Christian, Lani is a Muslim. Now, so which of these scenarios are considered as a function? Are all of those scenarios or situations functions or not? Now, let's discuss each scenario one by one. Now, before that, functions can often be used to model real-life situations. That is why learning this topic is very important since this is very applicable in the real-life situations. Now, identifying an appropriate functional model will lead to a better understanding of various phenomena. So, if you are able to translate a certain phenomena or a situation into a mathematical equation or a model, then that you will have a better understanding of that certain concept or phenomena. So in the first scenario, it is considered as a function because June asked May to marry him. So monogamous marriage, like here in the Philippines, we are a Christian country, so it is an example of function when there is faith and loyalty. So June is the domain and May is the range. When there is faithfulness in their marriage, there will be one-to-one relationship, one domain to one range. So that makes it a function. Now for the second scenario, nationality could also illustrate a function. We expect that at least a person has one nationality. Let's say Kim is the domain and her nationality is the range. Therefore, there is a one-to-one relationship in this scenario in the character of Kim. Since Kim was born and lived in the Philippines, she can never have a multiple nationality. So it was never mentioned that she went to another country and then lived there for how many years and got a citizenship because she's only a student, as what we can see in the scenario. So under RA 9225, if you have remembered your class in Araling Panlipunan, grade 10, only those naturally born Filipinos who have become naturalized citizens of another country can have dual citizenships. This is not applicable to Kim since she was born in the Philippines and never a citizen of other country. Now for the third scenario, Andre had a survey on the religion of his classmates, and that is considered as a function because a person can never have two religions. So inside the classroom, three classmates said they are Catholic. This shows many to one relationship. Please remember, many to one relationship is considered a function. Now, classmates being the domain and religion being the range indicate that different values of domain can have one value of range. One-to-one relationship was also illustrated by the classmate who said they are born again, Muslim, and Iglesia ni Cristo. One student, one religion. Now, can you cite other real-life situations that show functions? So you just think of it. Since this is not really an actual class, so you just think of it after this video. Now, the function machine. Function can be illustrated as a machine where there is the input and the output. Are you familiar with that? Input and output? Well, I know that you are. So when you put an object into a machine, you expect a product as an output after the process being done by the machine. So there are a lot of examples in this one. Now, for example, when you put an orange fruit into a juicer, you expect an orange juice as the output and not a grape juice. Naturally, it's very impossible. Or you will never expect to have two kinds of juices, orange and grapes. So only orange juice. Here is an example. You can see a juicer and an orange fruit, and an orange juice. So this is the input and this is the output, like that. Another illustration for that. Now you have learned that function can be represented by equation, not only table of values, graphs, mapping diagram, but can be represented by equation as well. So since output or the y is dependent on input x, we can say that y is a function of x. For example, if a function machine always adds 3 to whatever you put in it, therefore we can derive an equation, and that equation would be x plus 3 equals y, or you can also write that in this form. Instead of writing y, you can have f of x, since f is f of x, since this is dependent to x, is equal to x plus 3, where f of x is equal to y. Let's try the following real-life situations. If height, which is denoted by capital H, is a function of age denoted by small letter a, give a function h that can represent the height of a person in a age. If every year the height is added by 2 inches, how will we illustrate this using an equation? Okay, so for the solution, since every year the height is added by 2 inches, then the height function would be h, capital H, since this is capital H, small letter a, and you will read that as h of a is equal to 2 plus a. So since every year the height is added by 2 inches, so the current height plus the 2 inches added in a year. Now, if the distance are denoted by capital D is a function of time or small letter t denoted by small letter t, give a function d that represent the distance a car travels in time. If every hour the car travels 60 kilometers. Okay, so pila may distance ana niya, and how will you illustrate that into an equation? Now, first, you give a function b that can represent the amount of battery charge of a cellular phone in HR if 12% of battery was lost every hour. And for d, squares of side x are cut from each corner of a 10 inches by 8 inches rectangle so that each sides can be folded to make a box with no top. Define a function in terms of x that can represent the volume of the box. Now let's discuss this in situations one by one. Now for B, since every hour the car travels 60 kilometers, therefore the distance is given by d of t is equal to 60 times time. So you just multiply the distance covered by the time covered in a specific distance. Now, given function b that represent the amount of battery charge, so for c, this is the solution. Since every hour you loses 12% of your battery, then the amount of battery function is, so since given ang atong capital B, so that will be our b of h, since the time is in hour, so b of h is equal to, since assuming or we all know that a full charge is 100% or 100, so that will be 100 minus, convert 12% into decimal, that's 0.12 times the r. So for example, you charge your cell phone, you use your cell phone for 2 hours, so that would be 0.12 times 2. So that's 0.24. You deduct it by 100. So mauna siya malos sa imuha nga battery. Now, for letter D, this is a little bit complicated and I will show you how to solve this one. So the solution is that one, the length and width of the box are 10 minus 2x and 8 minus 2x respectively. Its height is x. Thus, the volume of the box can be represented by the function v of x, v for volume, and x for the variable, unknown variable, is equal to 10 minus 2x times 8 minus 2x times x is equal to 80x minus 36x squared plus 4x cubed.